You know, they say that to the victor went the spoils, but only for the time being. Yeah, only for the time being. The people who pat you on your back with dirty hands, the people who plot on you in your workplaces, the people who suppress you in the many spaces that you walk in life, the narcissists, y'all. Today we're going to talk about narcissism, but we're going to revisit the impacts because, you know, a lot of us, when I think about this, and my approach sometimes may be a little abrasive sometimes, but the truth hurts. And when you're asleep, you are asleep. Doesn't matter what you feel, doesn't matter how you want to express yourselves. At the end of the day, when you're not paying attention, these are the things that affect us. But they're the narcissists, folks. Now, narcissism is one of those things that we have accepted as a way of life. Many of you out there, you know, you go about your dealings thinking for yourselves. Every moment is about what you can get or obtain, and there's a rat race there. That's what I talk about, folks. I want you to understand some things when I talk about the reality of God, the science of God, and all of those things and how they apply to your society. Because you don't understand your place in this society. You don't understand your purpose, you know, in this existence right now, this material existence. But a lot of you are lost because you don't understand that that whole process is being caretaken, you know, and in these layers of reality, right? All of these things have a place, including yourselves, because you are all products of the Most High. You never escape the Most High. He has always been you. He will always be you. He is the beginning and the end. But you people, and I was looking at a video recently where there was some physicists talking about some of the conclusions they had reached about, you know, they were studying things out in the universe, and, you know, they were saying that they concluded that, you know, with these atoms that, you know, that they attach and, you know, everything is connected. And these are things that they said that they could find in the Bible, right? Or one of these holy books. Now, the thing about these books, folks, is that a lot of things are true, but there are a lot of things that have been misconstrued for the purpose of keeping you from looking to a place that will make you understand your situations, right? You're all slaves and you don't get that. But this is why God will liberate society, right? Because you are of God. Do you really believe? And now I'm going to get back to the more important thing, what I was talking about, these duties. You people are ignorant because you don't realize, one, that there are higher beings all throughout the universe who caretake your reality. If you're studying something about higher reality and God, if you don't understand what God created, right, and his works, then you really don't understand, folks. And if it's all connected to your everyday existence, then it's all part of the fabric of that higher thing that you need to get to, but you don't get that. So what you do is, and what I always talk about the great sun, my great friend, is that the sun shows you humility, folks. But you live in a society where you are oppressed by people who tell you in certain ways that they are harnessing the energy from the sun, right? They're using solar panels and they're doing all types of things that they're getting free energy from him. He's not taxing you. And that is the humility that he is showing you. Right? The Most High shows all things in creation humility, including the great sun God himself. So he shows it to you. He gives you sunlight every day. He provides light in that, life in that light. And you live every day, but you don't appreciate that. All of them have duties, folks. Mother Earth is holding your world in her hands. But you pillage her resources. And many of you people, once again, with that ego, you think that the earth is yours. And that's ridiculous because obviously you're very ignorant if you don't realize that Mother Earth is an actual being. See, you weren't taught that. And if you don't know that part of it, then you don't even know what you're earning. Do you really believe, once again, that she's going to allow you to just continue to do what you're doing because she understands on a higher level. They're gods, folks. They serve the Most High God, who understands that everything is of him. Do you really think, and would he be justly justified to make sure that you don't do these things? You don't think God can stop you? Because you're stupid. You don't realize that God is everything, so he has the ability to do anything, right? If you look at him in some type of abstract idea, which is he's not. He's all things. He's your thoughts as well, but he can also manifest physically, right? He can put hands on you, folks, but you don't get that. Any of them can. And that's what I don't understand about how y'all live in the world. And you take advantage of all of these things, these gifts that God has given you to provide you life. These higher beings who show you humility, who don't bully you, who don't, run you over, take you out of here, which they could do instantly. And you treat other people and enslave other people using them. So how do you think the great son feels knowing that you're stealing his energy and charging people, right? You haven't paid him a dime. You couldn't pay him. If there was some ransom for what he's providing for you, you could never pay him. So why would you turn around and enslave a whole society of other people, stealing his energy, right? There would be a day of reckoning for these things, people. It's all related to narcissism is what I'm trying to get to the bigger point. You guys will never learn humility because this way of life has been put on you for so long, right? That you think that this is how it should be, right? You're content with stepping on other people and doing everything that you have done up to this point. So do you believe that there should be some type of reset? What do you think? If it were up to you, right? These are higher beings, folks. And they think in ways of just, and they understand all things. They're gods. So if you're stealing from the sun, at some point, because he has free will, he's not going to allow you to do what you want to do, right? So you guys pay attention to certain things going on. You'll understand it later on down the line. Same thing with Mother Earth. The moon goddess. You guys are talking about making another moon and doing all types of things on some type of mad scientist level that society has gotten into. You want to do things that are of God because you almost want to be God, but you can never be God. God is literally extended in you, folks. He is you. If he does not move his finger, you don't move. But you're trying to challenge him all while being his finger. The ignorance of man. There will be a reset. And there will be a better age of people who are not expressing and doing the things that narcissists do in this world right now. Everything that you're affected by, folks, what you don't have, what's been taken from you, what's been put on you, a lot of the things that these people or whoever want to do to you or make you be because they want you to be, that's suppressing your free will. Because God gives free will to everything. That is a great crime to God. Anyone who believes that this can be done without being stopped by the Most High is supremely ignorant. Okay? There is no way that narcissism will prevail in this new thing that's coming in. It's not going to happen, folks. Right? And those of you who have the spirit of these things, who want to see them uplifted, because you're about yourselves. These people are connected to you. A lot of you are products of this demonry. There's all types of things. There are people in this society who are not real people. There's a lot of things that the Most High is observing. All of them are. The heavens are all watching you, folks. Okay? They have full ability to stop you whenever they want. But in this free will thing, because everything in the universe understands and respects this principle, the Most High has set forth. But the day that he says that it's time, there will be a day of reckoning. And it will happen. I believe this lifetime simply for the fact that I have been enlightened on a level that I am supremely blessed, folks. To know the sun, right? To know the moon, to know Mother Earth. And this is the world that I live on. I'm just a person. But she's a real being, folks. And if you're left out of all of this stuff, then you're actually clueless to real reality. Right? It's not a cultic. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. You're being provided by, taken care of by higher beings who are doing duties for the Most High. That is the reality. I don't know what you're learning. I don't know what type of spiritual curriculum you're getting. But in real reality, your air that you're breathing is being provided to you by Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is really a real being, folks. With free will, folks, just like you have. And there are beings all throughout the universe. Science can prove this. Right? You guys think too much in abstract and you don't think you can be touched, but you can. Right? You have no control. If I'm holding your world, then I have all of the control, and you guys don't get that. So we got to stop this narcissism thing, but it's not going to stop. It's like watching the train wreck that will continue until we reset. All right. You guys pick up my book, I Love Bad Behavior. You can pick that book up on my website, thinkbehavior.info. You can also pick the book up on Amazon. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and you folks have a great day. It's raining outside. And, you know, I just want you guys to really think about that, though. The world that you live in and everything that you're affected by. If you're having a bad day at work, if you're having family problems and stuff like that, yeah, maybe some things you contributed to. But in the real picture, the things that you see that other people do to you unnecessarily, those people are narcissists, demoniacs, whatever you want to call it. And on high levels, all the way down to the lowest rungs of society, we're plagued by these people through crime, violence, murder, extortion, and all of the things that make bad societies. We can't get to that place, folks. Right? And this is why there has to be a reset. Many of you don't have the vibration. You'll never get it because you have embraced the foolishness of this society, not the world. There's nothing wrong with Mother Earth. Right? Mother Earth is observing your foolishness. And that's a fact, folks. Right? God is real, folks. God has created more than just you, and you don't get that. And this is the reason why you will face your day of reckoning. Right? Really, because it has to be this way. So just think about that. Y'all have a great day. We'll be talking next week. Y'all take care.